Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video. So, I did decide that a data download video was necessary here because there is a big piece of news that has come from this data download, right? So, as of right now, this is just the awakenings for the free-to-play units that came out in part 1. So we had the STR free-to-play Zamasu, we had the Kid Vegeta card, and we had the Kid BROLY card, right? None of the three were really too spectacular as they were just, unawakened free-to-play cards, right? So we got the awakenings for all three of them. The Kid Vegeta Dokkan awakens into a Kid Vegeta and Raditz, and then BROLY just Dokkan awakens into another BROLY. Ba is also present on the card, but not actually, in the name, so it's still just Kid BROLY, right? But what's even of a bigger deal is this right here. So we got a second. Here, hold on. Whoa, we're gonna turn the volume way down there. So we got this second movie for part 2, right? So what we have here, obviously, we got Chile and Zamasu, using the Dragon Balls. Hopefully, some sort of Dragon Ball campaign will be present. I saw a lot of people were upset that there is no Dragon Ball campaign currently, the Purunga Dragon Balls, right? Obviously, what made the 3-year anniversary so special at the time was the Purunga Dragon Balls and the ridiculous rewards that they gave, right? Which was crazy. But content was very lacking during the 3-year anniversary. People always forget that, but 3-year anniversary was still good. So hopefully this year, part 2, I think could be fine if it's just the free-to-play units. We get the free-to-play LR, Zamasu, Goku Black units. Say we get a Dragon Ball campaign, either, Super Dragon Balls or the Earth Dragon Balls or both or something like that. And then this bad boy on the left, we have an LR BROLY, Chile, and Lemo. Now, very obviously, it is an LR. We do not know the full details for it yet. It is not in the data currently. Also, we don't know if it's summonable, free-to-play, what. I would imagine this is a free-to-play LR, potentially a friend summon or something like that. But if it was just a free-to-play LR, I feel as though it would have been in the data. The fact that it's not in the data yet is very... That makes me think that they want to show it on the Dokkan Twitter first, potentially at 2 a.m. or 3 a.m., whatever time that they usually do it. So, we'll see. I don't know what categories this unit would be on, though. They would be on Joint Forces for sure. And then, I don't know, Seekers of the Dragon Ball? Maybe? Potentially? But they wouldn't be on, Pure Saiyans or anything. Seriously, categories that this unit would be on, I'm, very, not really too sure. So, we'll kind of see what's going to happen with that. Okay, so, all right, we can go ahead and back out of here. Actually, we might as well finish watching the movie, right? Let's go ahead and play it out. But yeah, this is just part 2 or whatever of the 5-year anniversary. Part 3, I think, by the way, which we know there is going to be a part 3. I assume that's where we're probably going to see the big ones, right? Maybe LR merge Zamasu. Potentially we could see LR full power Super Saiyan BROLY. I think those level of units could be summonable in part 3. The anniversary is currently going until March 3rd, I believe. So we do still basically have 3 weeks left. So this upcoming week could just be these free-to-play units. Let's say BROLY, Chile, and Lemo are free-to-play LR. And then next week, on the 16th or 17th, we get the data download for the big LR summonable top legendary summon banner for part 2 or 3, and then that could be the finale of the anniversary. I think that would work very well. So we'll sort of see what's going to happen. We do, of course, have translations from the Homie Garesh, and then we also have them over here on the Dokkan Reddit, which is a lot easier to read. Also, there's this site, which I do keep my eye on from time to time, that pointed out that there is a new Goku. So this Goku right here from the Broly movie is actually going to be a boss. So presumably that it's just going to be one new stage added to the 3 Saiyan event, 3 Saiyans of Destiny event, and then that Goku's just going to be the enemy. Both that Goku right there and there's a base form Vegeta that are unobtainable that I would really like from that Broly movie, man. The Vegeta is a boss in the early stages of the Dragon Ball Super Broly event, right? So I would like to see both those added into the game. Says also that there's wallpaper edition, so maybe a new wallpaper for part 2. Who knows exactly which one it's going to be, right? So let's go ahead and jump in here. So we got Zamasu Goku, beginning of Tainted Justice. Leader skill is Time Traveler category, key 3 and 77% of stats. 12 key is a black Powerball, colossal damage and lowers defense. 18 key is the Fierce God Slicer, which raises defense for 1 turn and does mega colossal damage. So from what I saw in the showcase of him, that 18 key super attack is going to be very important to him having good defense. But then again, looking at his passive here, so he gets 50% attack and defense at the start of turn. Then he gets 1 key for every attack received, which I think is really good on an LR. That's a very strong LR ability for LR, because how good an LR is nowadays, one big thing to me is how easily they get that 18 key super attack, right? It's one reason why LR Gogeta Blue is so impressive. He gets 5 key on super attack, which is a huge number, and it just helps him out so much, right? Then Zamasu gets an additional attack when there's 2 or more enemies with a medium chance it becomes a super attack. So already he's going to be very good for Super Battle Road. That's where he's sort of meant to be used. And then he gets a further 20% attack and defense when delivering the final blow up to a max of 50% each. I guess this is sort of emulating when he massacres Chi-Chi and Goten, right? So, I mean, that part of his passive is a little bit disappointing. Obviously Super Battle Road doesn't exactly build up. It's just difficult right away, right? In Dokkan events, I feel like it probably could be easy to set up this Zamasu Goku to be able to actually, deal the finishing blow. But in Super Battle Road, I don't know. That's rough. I don't know how much I like that. I assume the way it's probably going to multiply into itself, right? I would have to assume so, because otherwise it's just really difficult to get, right? Because a Super Battle Road, something like that, it's not going to be easy to get. Links are Godly Power, Cold Judgment, Nightmare, Dismal Future, Fear and Faith, Shattering Limit, and Legendary Power. So outside of Shattering Limit, he's going to have pretty good links for these other Zamasu units. Do Zamasus usually have Cold Judgment? Does AGL Zamasu have Cold Judgment? I'm not too sure. I actually want to double check that on the fly. I feel like AGL Zamasu does not have Cold Judgment, but I mean, it would only have it in this form, does he? He does. Okay. But then he loses that when he transforms into Fuse Zamasu. Yeah, he does. Okay. I mean, that's not really going to be too great because Zamasu will be transformed very, very quickly, right? Categories: Time Traveler, Realm of Gods, Patara, Future, Dragon Ball Seekers. Love another unit added to the Seekers of the Dragon Ball. That's great. So then we get the BROLY. Remember both the BROLY card, which Dokkan Awakens. Oh, actually, I wish I had the thread by Goresh back up, but the BROLY awakens into again, it looks like Broly and Bob, but it's just BROLY, right? And then we also have the Vegeta that Dokkan Awakens into Vegeta and Raditz. So BROLY is a pure Saiyan category, 3 key, 77% to stats, and 50% to int type, so typical easy A stuff. He does stack attack and defense, and has a medium chance to stun. That's pretty good. And then 70% attack and defense, disables enemy's guard, which I found to be pointless, medium chance to evade enemy attacks, and then if he delivers a final blow, you recover 20% HP at the end of turn. So similar to what Easy A Buhan does, but he does stack attack and defense, not bad. Links are Saiyan Warrior Race, Saiyan Lineage, Innocence, Prodigies, Tough as Nails, Prepared for Battle, Shattering Limit, and he's on Pure Saiyan and Youth. Youth is definitely, it's nice to get a unit like this on Youth. The category is just so limited, right? So that's fine. And then we have the Kid Vegeta and Kid Raditz card. Now, this card is pretty interesting. They seem pretty solid. So they're a Joined Forces leader of 3 key and 77% to stats, or Extreme Class, 3 key, 40% to stats. They stack attack and lower attack. I do like that. That's not bad. Then passive, Fearless Smile. Attack and defense 70% at the start of turn. Then they get 1 key and 20% attack and defense and 10% chance to crit for every Pure Saiyan category ally attacking in the same turn, excluding this card. So they can get another 40% attack and defense and a 20% chance to crit. That's impressive. And then perform an additional attack, which has a high chance to be a super if there's another Joined Forces category ally attacking in the same turn. Now, can you guys think, off the top of your heads, of any Pure Saiyan Joined Forces cards that would probably work well with this? Oh, yeah, right. Yeah, that's right. I could think of one. All right. And, they get buffed by Joined Forces and Pure Saiyan as well, so this Easy A Kid Vegeta and Kid Raditz card is going to be pretty good alongside LRK and Khalifa, which is cool. I'm totally okay with that. Now, what's going to be interesting to me is this last part of their passive, right? Is just going to activate twice. So let's say you have a rotation, you have LR Kale and Caulifla, then let's say you have TUR Kale and Caulifla, and then let's say you have Vegeta and Raditz. So TUR Kale and Caulifla and LR Kale and Caulifla would activate the 40% attack and defense and 20% chance to crit, but would they give Kid Vegeta and Kid Raditz 2 attacks? Like, does that work twice, or is that going to work once? Because if that does work twice, I mean, we have the makings of a pretty nasty Joined Forces / Pure Saiyan team. And, oh, by the way, there is actually one other Pure Saiyan Joined Forces card that's probably a little bit more intended to be used here, and that is this brand new beast right here, Bardock and Gine, another Pure Saiyan Joined Forces unit. So we're getting a bunch of these now. And, you know, this is exactly the type of unit that would ridiculously power up LR, Kale, and Caulifla. So, you know, that's always good. I mean, Kale and Caulifla, I do think, have definitely been replaced by the new fusions. But, I mean, it's not like Kale and Caulifla have gone down in greatness any. They have not. They're still just as insane. So, Kid Vegeta and Kid Raditz, they're pretty impressive. Not going to lie. Their links, Saiyan Warrior Race, Saiyan Lineage, Frieza's Army, Brutal Beatdown, Thirst for Conquest, Prepare for Battle, and Shattering Limit. I mean, I guess that's one unfortunate thing. They only have Prepared for Battle with Kale and Caulifla, right? So, I mean, that's one unfortunate thing. But at least it is a key link, right? 2 key. And then they're on Pure Saiyan, Youth, Conquest of Terror, and Joined Forces. I do like seeing Joined Forces and Youth. Really, and Conquest of Terror, actually. These are 3 categories that could actually use, like, some new options here. I mean, Pure Saiyans doesn't. But, you know, the rest, these other teams do. Again, Conquest of Terror is a team that, as of right now, is kind of just like sitting there. But, you know, you give it a little bit, you know, Dokkan Fest Bojack, Dokkan Fest Lord Slug, Dokkan Fest Scouter Vegeta, you know, Great Ape Vegeta, Dokkan Fest Piccolo from the 23rd World Tournament, Dokkan Fest King Piccolo. You know, all those units get added to Conquest of Terror, and then that team becomes real crazy. So, you know, keep that in mind. But, all right, so that's it. That's it for the data download. Obviously, the biggest news to me is the new LR. Obviously, there's nothing more hype than new LRs, right? Broly, Chile, Lemo, how good are they going to be? Are they going to be free to play? Are they going to be summonable? I think it would be a little bit disappointing if, like, they were, like, the big summonable banner unit, right? At this point, we are all kind of like, okay, you know, Super Saiyan, full power Broly, you know, merge Zamasu. That's what we're sort of waiting for. So we will see if those are the units that are indeed going to be coming. Let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.